up? What is this, some kind of game to you? Perry.
Ken, I can barely hear you. Where are you?
Porterville, where's Arthur?
He said he was going home. Why?
He's not there, I just called him.
What'd you say? I can't hear you.
I said he's not there, I just called him. Perry, listen. Lauren Kent was shot and killed this afternoon. The Porterville police did a complete ballistics test on the bullets they found, and they were definitely fired from the same gun that killed Alana Westbrook. I think Arthur killed them both.
Ken, that just can't be so.
Perry, can you hear me?
You keep going in and out. Ken, Arthur did not do this.
Well, then where is he? It was his gun and his bullets, and he had a lot to gain getting Alana and Lauren out of the way. Perry, I just don't want you going out on a limb on this.
Look, Ken, once I was your lawyer. I believed in you the way I believe in Arthur. Now do this for me, Ken. Ken, are you there?
Yeah.
Alana Westbrook was raised in Porterville. Find out where she lived, who remembers her when she was a child. Find out what relatives she has there. Ken, you've got to believe in Arthur. I know the man.
What?
Go through Lauren Kent's house. Ken, can you hear me? Get back to me as soon as...
Perry?
Ken? Ken? Arthur, I called your house until 11 last night. Now, where were you?
I panicked. I got in the car and just drove. I must have driven a couple of 100 miles. Something wrong?
Yes, Lauren Kent is dead.
All rise. The Denver County Court is now in session. Judge Eleanor Harrelson presiding. Be seated.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Mason.
May I have a moment, Your Honor?
Very well.
Lauren's dead.
She was murdered. We're waiting for more news from Ken.
Where is he?
I'm not sure.
What's he doing?
I'm not sure of that either. Lauren betrayed you, Arthur. I just hope Ken found something to...
Mr. Mason.
Your Honor, some new evidence has been found. I'd like to recall Dr. William Shaw, but I'd also like to take a short time to go over this evidence.
Court will be in recess 15 minutes. That short enough, Mr. Mason?
I don't know why you're asking me these questions. I had no reason to kill Alana.
You and Alana Westbrook developed the ingenue formula together, is that right?
To be honest, Alana dealt with marketing and public relations. I developed the formula. We started 20 years ago when we worked together in Europe.
And Mrs. Westbrook used herself as a guinea pig for ingenue under your guidance, is that true?
Yes?
How long had she used the formula, Doctor?
I believe she had used an experimental version for quite some time.
Dr. Shell, how old was Alana Westbrook?
I don't know.
Now, I gave you 2 envelopes. Would you look into envelope number 1, please? Now, that is the birth certificate Alana Westbrook showed to the press to prove she was 62. Do you recognize it?
Yes.
Now, envelope number 2, please. That is another birth certificate, one which was found in the house of a woman named Lauren Kent. To whom does it belong?
Alana Westbrook.
According to the birth date on that certificate, how old was Alana Westbrook when she died?
40.
How old?
40.
And Ingenue never changed her appearance, did it, Doctor? Her appearance was always miraculous, wasn't it?
She was very beautiful, yes.
And you were in love with her.
Mr. Mason. Yes, I loved her. She was your wife, but you possessed her. She left me to go to you. I could never touch her again after she married you. You don't know what love is. But I do. I do. I know what love is.
Dr. Shell, if Alana was only 40 and the face cream had not changed her appearance, then the whole thing was a charade, almost fraudulent.
No, it was not a fraud. The cream just wasn't ready yet. Alana said that she could no longer afford to wait for us. She was deeply in debt.
So Lauren Kent planted that counterfeit birth certificate and those false records.
It was Lauren's idea and Alana's. They said it would take the public years to realize that Ingenue didn't work. I tried to stop them. You see, Mr. Mason, the cream really was great. The formula was almost ready.
Germany, Dr. Shell, Germany. Isn't it true your father changed your family name when he and your mother moved out of Germany?
Our name used to be Schellenberg.
Your grandfather, Gustav Schellenberg, was a renowned marksman. He passed that skill on to your father, who then taught it to you. Isn't that correct? As a matter of fact, you were a greater marksman than Arthur Westbrook.
I was considered by some to be an expert marksman, yes.
Your Honor, I'm momentarily through with this witness, but I reserve the right to recall him. I now call W.J. Cronkite to the stand. W.J. Cronkite. What does W.J. stand for?
WJ, just WJ. You can spell it any way you like.
Mr. Cronkite, you were the one who helped Mr. Melansky find his way to Lauren Kent's house that first time, is that correct?
Yes.
You also helped him find all the evidence he just brought into court.